Ooh, that is bright. Give me some brightness. Brown Sugar done came in the house. She was like, girl, you must have ran in here. Brown Sugar, what you doing? What are you doing? Brown Sugar said, I'm in the house. Let me tell you guys, it's not good news. And I know it's only but two of them in here. But you guys, they'll be in here in a minute. But it's not good news, but it's news. And so we always have to come on and share. Whether it's good, bad, or indifference, or ugly. Brown Sugar is in the house. Um, Brown Sugar, Jenny, Shawana. Jenny, Purple Brown and Sugar, Jenny, Shawana. Jenny, Purple Brown Sugar, Jenny, Shawana. Ashley, Shelly, Lisa, Laura, Marcy, Queenie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Tina Powers, Percolator, Queenie, Sir Naturalistic, Sheila Jackson. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, Sheila. Marie Anderson, Shonda, Tina Powers, unapologetically me. How you doing? Wanda, Dorothy, Auntie, Per Carla, Jennifer, Abigail, Abigail. I don't know why I said Abigail. Abigail, Ruby, Tammy, Monique, Sexy, Brown Sugar, Mary, Cassie, Gloria Bates, Janet, and lovely Channel Christy, Shelley, Stephanie Paul, Caitlin, Diane, Jen, Richards, Liz. Okay, you guys, come on in and we're going to talk a little bit. One of my phones are going down because I haven't put it on the charger. But I can at least see your text a little bit better. Good afternoon. I'm not going to hold everybody long. Let me share with you what I'm going to share. You're not going to like it. But I was watching the replay from 2 hours ago. Yes. So let me first start by saying, make sure you guys, if you haven't, visit Nora's Closet or Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. See, I'm way off. I'm way off because when I get frustrated, I get discombobulated. But Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, thank you, Shawana. Visit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. You're going to buy a gift for somebody. That people, your kids going back to school, somebody's birthday, somebody's getting married. Go check her out. Tell her SP News Nugget sent you, and you will get a 20% discount. And then, dear Andrea Maxwell, if you see them in blue, they're for you. That's our other channel. Please go and subscribe to that channel. Click on it right now if you're not on the other channel, so we can boost that up, so we can share things that we can't share when we want to share. And this is the one reason why we can't share them over here, because we don't want to get our channel taken down. Just because, you know, we're seeing things that we can't or shouldn't or wouldn't or anything. I heard the preliminary autopsy. I heard the what? Hold on. Let me see. No. For the person that just asked me the question about the private interviews, I locked down all the I locked down 2 weeks of footage, coverage, interviews, um, the search, everything that we did because, first of all, I didn't want to scare the family off. I don't believe there's nothing in there that scare them off, but we had to go get some footage out of there. You guys understand what I'm saying? Maybe one or two of the videos we're not going to put up. There's a reason for that. But anyway, you know, anyway, when we came on earlier this morning, I sent a text to the family of Braylen Noble's family and said, hey, this is what I text. Hold on. Let me find it. So I texted and I said, hey, just texting to confirm we still on at 2 their time, 1 o'clock our time today. That's what I texted at 9:10 a.m. this morning. That's what I was texting when you guys was in the room. I did not get a response. So at about noon, 11:59, matter of fact, if I can cover this up a little bit, I will let you guys see. Hold on. Let me get a piece of tape. Let me get a piece of tape. I'll put my phone right here. Let me get a piece of tape. Or something, a piece of paper or something. Hold on. Okay. I'll let you guys see the text itself. Okay? Okay. Oh, doggone it. Where did it go? I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. So, I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this. Maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you guys can't see it. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just read it. Forget it. I'll just read it. If you guys want to see it, put a 1 in the chat. I'll let you see the text. I'll find a piece of tape and tape it up there so you guys can see it. But if you want me to just read it, I'll read it. So yesterday, said, I'm good. Okay. BJ said, I want to see it. Okay. I'll put it up there for real quick. And so, hold on. Somebody's calling.
Hello,
Hello?
SP.
Yes.
Hi, I caught your this morning thing later. But listen, SP, you know what they were doing out at the mall, SP?
What's that?
They're going to protest.
Oh,
Tony Bass walking through all these postmen outside. They behind him, and the guy that was with him, I don't know his name. He said, "I want y'all to be quiet." He said, "I'm just gonna lay down." He laying down in the freaking floor of the mall. SB, come on now.
yeah.
So the police came around and said, "What's wrong? Are you sick or something?" And then this girl said, "That's with Tony Bass and tell me y'all didn't do no. Somebody died out there. Y'all didn't come to his help and all. Okay, there's a better way to protest SP than this."
They're protesting at the mall right now?
No. This the other day when he was walking through the mall, and they said that he was talking about all the posters following him. He's with a couple of girls and a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, whoever the guy was talking, said, "Man, stop talking." Because he kept saying, "Why all these posters around me? Look back. They had their phones and everything." But the point is,
Well, hold on, family. You know I'm live right now.
oh, I didn't know. So look, the guy told
Okay.
Tony Bass, "Be quiet. Don't talk no more." He said, "I'm going to lay down." The guy got in the middle of the freaking mall. FB, You know that is not no rules and regulations. People coming in and out the mall. So you got the regular posts in their uniform, and you even had a state trooper down on his knee saying, "Man, they took a notation. Man, is something wrong? Are you sick? Do we need to go?" He told me, "No, I'm protesting. I don't want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to the manager that own the mall. Still, what is your purpose after you talk to the owner of the mall?
Mm.
That is crazy.
Yes.
There are ways to protest without getting in other people's way. In fact, why aren't you outside the mall marching, huh?
Right. You're right.
So, like I said, this is all about. I mean, there's ways to protest,
Right. You're right.
but you lay down in a freaking mall. You
Right.
know somebody's gonna call 911. Say, "There's a man laying down. We think he's sick."
Right.
So Tony Bass makes a statement. Yeah, I ain't gonna do no more in this mall. Yeah, they follow me from. They know I was in some of the protests. See, this thing is bigger than what people are making out to be. SP.
Right.
So I hope Vito see this because I went on and they were talking about Tony Bass and his death, blah blah blah. I hope they all know this. SP. I'm gonna tell you, they know what's going on.
Right. They do.
Well, you said we're live.
Right. You're right.
Oh, well, I'm Nancy from D.C. I ain't got no high. Like I said, I went back and I was watching them, and they all time we got our phones. We're going to take pictures of the post officers. They
Mm-hmm.
work on it. They were, distancing from them. But they already know. They are alert that something's going to go on. Whether you lay down on the floor, protest, or whatever, they already know it, SP.
Right. You're right.
Oh, wow. This is a crazy world we live in, sweet. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were live. I didn't know.
You okay?
Let me go on your channel then. Okay, sweetie.
All righty. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, that's family. Soldier Girl said, I know exactly who that is. That's Nancy from DC. Okay. So I want to show, let me see here. I want to show where yesterday conversation started. Some people say, just read it. See, because I know I'll mess up and the darn thing will fall and everybody will be like, phone numbers will be shown. And I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, here we go. Can you guys read it? Can you guys read it? Oh, no, I think you guys can see the name in there. Hold up. Can you guys see it? Just woke up. This was yesterday. Just woke up. I need a couple of hours. I said, you went to sit, you want to sit today? Because we on live and I would like to tell what time. Then they say, yes, I'm a little hungover from last night, tomorrow at 2. Then I said, okay, we can only respect that. Thank you. Then, here, let me kind of set this like right here. Then I said, then I said, I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like you can't see it. I hope you can. Then it says, just texting to confirm we still on at 2 p.m. today. Said you will come on today, yes or no? Please just let me know. My family said no. They rather keep this private. I said, okay, thank you. Did you guys see it? I don't know if you can see it. It looked like it was a glare. Did you guys see what they said? Tammy says no. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can only show it like that because I don't want people to get people's numbers and then we get in trouble. And so, yes, I heard That's what it said. I'll read it. If you didn't see it, I'll read it. But that's a lot of trying to keep their names and numbers private. And I only went up a little bit because it was names in the first part of it. It's because I called them by name, so that's why I started it right there. Then it says just woke up because I said, hey, this is what I said. I said their name, and I said, you still coming on today in 30 minutes? They said, I just woke up. I need a couple of hours. I said, you want to set it for later today because we're on live and I would like to tell what time. They said, yes, I'm a little hungover from last night. Tomorrow at 2. So I said, okay, we can only respect that. Thank you. Then then I text today. I said, just texting to confirm we still on at 2 p.m. today. They said, hey, and then I said, hey, you said you will come on today. Yes or no? Please just let me know. I was kind of when I get kind of like, I don't like all the yes, no, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I'm going to tell you something. The person was not, first of all, I'm going to be honest with you. I checked to see if they were telling me the truth. So I still had hope that they would come on. But they were telling me the truth. They did get really messed up. And, you got to understand, family going through a lot. But yes, the back and forth stuff, I'm not with it. Okay? So I was a little ticked off, but then when I found out that they were telling me the truth about, family meetings and this and that or whatever, am I surprised about what they said? No, I'm not surprised. But let me tell you, I'm a person of integrity. Okay? When I say everything in here is recorded, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So I reached out to um, our our board, which is our mods, either one or two or whatever, and said, hey, you know, we have everything on recording. We have everything on recording, but it doesn't sit well with me to share the recording. Now, uh, that's why we have certain mods. People are certain mods. And so, anyway, we went over, it's not the whole hour and a half. We went over 10 minutes and we stopped it. We stopped it in 10 minutes. And we came up with the decision to not, to not. Integrity. And the reason why I can't sleep well if I did, and I don't want to add more gasoline to anybody's fire. Okay? And I know some of you guys are going to be disappointed, but I have to live with myself, so I will not do that. And do I want to? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. We talked about it, and with another mod, we talked about it, and a family member. It wasn't just a mod, it was a family member also I talked to. And we went back over when we shared some information that was recorded with family before. And you guys know what happened? Let me recap to you guys what happened. Somebody called in the middle of the recording. It was supposed to be more like an accident that it was playing. You guys remember that? If anybody's in here and they called in, so we had to start it all over. That would be kind of really hard to go and say, oh, it was an accident. And then not only that, people was like, play it again, play it again. I didn't hear it the first time. Play it again, SB. So let me share with you. Let me share with you something. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. So if our and it only takes one or two people to put you in a trick bag. You understand what I'm saying? So I can always, and this is what I'm gonna be honest with you. I can always go in to the recording like we did on the interview with Marv, and everything that could be shared, I could. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna honor. I am going to honor the person saying no, and we're gonna move forward. And if there's things that we put out, we will put out. The reason why I'm saying that is because, first of all, this is what the person did say. They didn't just lose one family member, but they're losing two. So I'm just gonna have to maybe still think about it a little bit more if that's something we're gonna do. But trust and believe. Um, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. I am. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. And if there's some things I can share without anyone knowing who it was or what they said or whatever, we'll throw it out there. But we're gonna open up all the videos back up, but the two I said, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I think that's best. Cari- uh, Sharice Sharice Brown says she had a suspicious death of a baby before. No. Um, I will tell you this. I will say this, and I'm going to leave the rest of that alone because there are some other people I need to speak to, like Purple, and she just came in the house. How you doing, Purple? There's other people that we need to speak to, but that was said to be a rumor. Um, her Jen Richards said her sister did. Anyway, that's why I wanted them to come on, put some of these rumors to the side instead of you guys. I'm looking at the stuff, and and it's not so. But anyway, I am so sad that I wouldn't even sleep well because I'm pretty sure that person trusts me with the information, and they were talking to me, you know. And like I said, um, that's what that is. And we're going to honor that. We're going to honor it. I can't understand right now. They're asking for the donations from the public, and they put out a little statement saying that to help with the services, but they're going to have a private service, so the public will have to do something on their own. if they're going to do something. And, you know, but they did say thank you. And your services of the search and all the things that you guys done is not, it wasn't done unnoticed. Um, and I get it. I get it. There's a lot of threats out there and stuff. But you know what? I will tell you one thing that it depends on who's handling the thing. You're right. It does. Well, let me share something with you guys. For a long time, I wondered why the Lord that we serve would get angry and jealous when, you know, we put our children before Him. Because didn't He give us these children so we can love them, and we love them? And we like, Lord, why'd you take them? And you took them early and this, that, and the other, and things of that nature. And so at one point, one of the disciples went to the Lord because the Lord had told him to stop what you're doing. I don't know if it was the fisherman. I don't know who he was. I can't remember. But he said that his dad had passed away and he wanted to go and go handle the business. Go bury his dad or whatever. If you guys know this, let me know you know. And the Lord told him, he said something to the point where, you know, a person that looks back is not worthy to serve. And at one time, I even know he said something to the point, let the dead bury the dead. I even know at one time he said, yeah. And I thought for a long time, I was like, but these are my children. Everybody was like, I got to go do this. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. You're not worthy. And for the longest time, I really couldn't understand why the God that we serve, or the God I serve, the God you serve, would tell us to just continue to do what He tells you to do. And your child could be in the hospital, or your child could be gone, or whatever. But I now know why. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. I was going to find the scripture for you, but calls after calls after calls been coming in today. Because we were going to come to a point in our life, which today, this is the new world that we put our children and our loved ones in front of God. Instead of doing the right thing, everybody's going to acknowledge that what they're doing is right when they know they are wrong. And I do not want to be a part of it. And I just seen it in the King Hill case. The girl said, the girl said, I just was telling y'all what my cousin said. Did you not did you not tell a lie and went with it and thought it was okay whether a child was killed or not? And yeah, I said the word. You're going to do it anyway because that's your cousin. This is the same thing going here. Regardless what's right or wrong, we're going to, and they know if it's wrong or right. They have the same thoughts in their mind that you have in your mind. You hear me, family? But you know what they say? Let God handle it. This is how God handles things. He allowed us to have law. He has officers and police officers in a court system for these type of people. That is law. And yes, I believe that if it's meant that anybody, and I'm not saying her, or anybody that has something to do with this, will be held accountable for it. They will. So when people thinking, well, just let God handle it, they mocking. They mocking. Okay. Okay, family. That's mocking. That's what it is. Let me tell you something that happened. Person, this weird things is happening. Weird things in this world is happening. You guys see them right in front of you. You see them right in front of you. People sit back and say, well, let God handle it and all this other stuff. Please, let me tell you something. That's the last thing you want right now is for him to get off of his pedestal, which he is on, his kingdom, and come down and handle something that you know you should just do. He don't have to. He don't have to. The wind blows where he tells it to blow. He can just think it. He knows every strand of hair you have on your head. So, if you think that mocking by saying, and I've seen this family member do it, that family member do it, I've seen that family member, and they all say the same thing. Let God handle it. He is. He will handle it. He will. He will. And I guarantee you, he's already handled it. He don't have to run and chase nothing. He's the King of all kings, God of all gods, Lord of all lords. He's the beginning and the end. There's nothing in between. He do not know, and he ain't already taken care of. I don't serve a God that takes off running because something done happened. It's already taken care of. So, baby, you can mock all you want, but I tell you, he already have taken care of it. That's all I got to say. I tell you, you know what? All these, when people mock and they do the things they do, you know what? And then they say, well, this happened and I can't take no more, and that happened and I can't take no more. You got a lot more coming because you're thinking that, guess what? Yes, he's a forgiving God. He is. But you can't run and you can't hide. And he said, thou shalt not kill. It's always best to just do the right thing, you guys. I know nobody wants to do it. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to do the right thing. I know. If it was an accident, say it's an accident. And stop. We're sick and tired of all this foolishness. Every time we turn around, it's some foolishness when it comes to these kids. Just the stupidest things we've ever heard in our life. Oh, they fell out a three-story window and the window knocked in instead of knocked out. And we went down there and we can't find him. Now you can't find him. Now he's supposed to be at the park. Somebody seen him at the park. You didn't see him at the park, but somebody else seen him at the park. But you seen him at the park. We're going to have a 3-hour live. It's either, I don't know what day you guys want to have it. You want to have it Wednesday or you want to have it Thursday. And we're going to get it all out. Just, but the foolishness needs to stop because you want somebody to go to jail. They're going to go. And if they don't go, let me tell you something right now, family. I'm going to be honest with you. The worst thing in the world is to hold that guilt that your child is dead because of something foolish or stupid or something you did. Whether they took some bleach and drunk it or some rat poison, or guess what? You hit them so hard or you drowned them. You killed them. And everybody's doing all extra stuff too. It don't help the situation. Bending bars, digging graves, dogs falling out, planes running out of gas. It's stupid. I just saying what my cousins, I wouldn't have said it if my cousin wouldn't have said it. And I'm just telling you, I don't point the finger at nobody. Nobody. I'm not going to do it. I say what you did wrong, and you did what you did wrong. I tell you what I did wrong too. I say, y'all, I'm sorry I did this. I jumped on somebody and I had no right to do it. I'm sorry. I get on my knees in front of everybody and say, I'm sorry. Would you forgive me? Big girl said 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Everybody lying. They say they love these babies. They say they love them. Do you? They don't love these kids. They love. You know what the Lord said? That when you know the last times is, you're going to know the last times, because guess what? Men will become lovers of themselves. That's what he says. And look. You know what? I was so angry. I'm going to tell you something. And it ain't just your family. It's in everybody's family. It is. I was so angry. I'll tell you something. I see my grandson looking a hot mess. And I'm wondering why, but his mama ain't. And I'm mad. My husband said that some women are like that, baby. I can tell you right now. My grandson got Fendi and he's got Gucci and he's got Jordan. Why is he got some grandma sweats on and then you sitting there with your hair done, your nails done, and he look a hot mess and hair ain't been combed? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why? We want these kids, and then when something happened to them, we want to cry and get mad at God. Somebody asked me a question the other day. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys know we buffering. They said Braylen was autistic. He can't, he's nonverbal. Well, evidently, he was communicating some kind of way. If you can get on TV and say he's a picky eater, you mean he can pick and he knows what he like and what he don't, and he cries all the time? Probably because you're trying to make him do things he don't want to do or can't do or whatever. He's getting frustrated. So he is communicating. Those are communication skills for people that are artistic. And he cries all the time. You know why? I know. Because I work with kids that are artistic. And trust me, it all of them has different levels. But you can't tell me that this child that is artistic walked out of that door by himself, turned the knob to 2 doors by himself without two big grown-ups knowing about it. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. I don't know. My mama raised me, but she didn't raise no fool. She didn't raise me yesterday. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. My brother was artistic. You cannot tell me they don't know danger. You can't tell me when if they know what they like, they know what they don't like. And yet, 3 years old, He's still young in the mind as a 3-year old. So, they do get into stuff. They do. They do. But that baby didn't walk out that house by himself. And I am in agreement with that. Nothing else. No foolishness. Not falling from 3-story window and get up and wiggle himself through the bars in the pool. And you guys searched. You guys searched. These questions I wanted to ask in front of everybody. Because I did ask. I said, so you're going to tell me Grandma don't know her grandson's last name? What kind of special are we? Is the child special or is Grandma special? Tell me. You don't know your grandchild's last name? You don't know his name? You don't even know what he was wearing. You said he was wearing a gray or a white or blue, whatever, Mickey Mouse shirt. And then they find him in a black shirt? So, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I don't want it to be this family. I don't. They say that this is a good girl, you guys. She ain't really done a lot of stuff bad. But people do get nervous when they make a big mistake. And only thing they have to do is just own up to it. It could have been something very simple, like get you some parenting skills. Yeah, people will look at you bad, but they're looking at you worse now because this is what I try to tell people. You're still not protecting this child. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting the family, what the family looks like. Stop it. This child is gone, and you guys need to be ashamed of yourself. That's all I have to say. And I'm not blaming nobody because you know what? You can lose a artistic child. You can. I have taken them to zoos and parks before, and they have gotten away from me. And we locked down expiration place. I know you guys don't know that stuff. And I mean, you frantic, and you're calling. You're calling 911. You're calling dispatch. You're calling security. You're calling everybody. You're letting everybody in the apartment know. Not saying, did you see my son? Did you see my son? Did you see my son? But I'm going to share something with you that I do believe, and this is just what I believe. This is just what I believe, you guys. In our research, as far as Purple and I came together as one, and she was our eyes and our ears, and she went down there. She went down there in in the middle of everything that was going on and not being afraid and getting us interviews quick as possible. And people was reaching out and they were telling us stuff. Go back over that because that's real. That's real time when people freshly can see things, hear things, know things, and they can't make stuff up. Stuff you'll probably hear now be made up, but you're not going to get that made up because that's real time. Her and her son, her grandson, went down there for us, family, and talked to people and the things they said and the day after. But, we're not going to go over what coulda, shoulda, and all that because we're going to always beat ourselves up because we could have done better. But I truly do believe the dates are not going to add up. Did they put this baby on ice so rigor mortis wouldn't set in and bring it out when they could or would or whatever? Put him in water so you didn't know that he was frozen or whatever or something. I don't know. I'm just saying it could. I hate when we buff like this. I hate it when we buff like this. She says, I believe it was foul play involved. Wednesday, please. I think did they did that to Malia. She say Wednesday. Y'all want to have a downright let's get it out Wednesday? Y'all want to have a downright? It would be long. You guys got to participate. I don't want to be on here talking for no 3 hours. I don't want to do it. I've already had one person say, you know what? I want to tell what I know, and they from Ohio, and they said, I'll call in. I'll call in and tell what I know, not what I read. No, you know what? I'll tell what I even think or whatever. Get it out, you guys. You're gonna have to get it out, and you know what? And you know. Yes, we are going to have to let the police do what they do. Are we giving up? No, we're not giving up. Are we going to stop? No, we're not. Did we do that on the King Hill case? And guess what? Like I said, family was already still talking, but there's a time and a place for everything. And right now, they do have to mourn, and they are going to protect family, even if they don't even feel like it's the right thing to do. Because there's pressure, and family is family. Is it right? They don't know. They don't know. What did Marvin and cousin say? We nobody look at this girl like this. We just can't even believe it. They don't know. Look at your best friend right now, and if something happened to their child and it looks like them, they did it. Are you gonna go to bat for that person? Like my girlfriend right now, if somebody said she did something, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't know if she did or didn't, to be honest. Because you don't know people. That's why they can always hurt you. You don't know. You don't know what they will do. That husband that you had, who'd have thought that he would have cheated with your neighbor or your sister or your best friend? Who would have thought if you would have known that stuff, you wouldn't have even dated the sucker, let alone married the rascal? You don't know people. So you're trying to judge them for what you think they are, but you don't know people. Everybody always say, they always come back and they say, I, I wouldn't have thought that person would have ever done something like that. You don't know. But there's a lot of rocks we ain't even uncovered yet, you guys. We ain't even uncovered. And so we're going to be still on it. We're going to still be getting interviews, and we're going to still uncover the things that question the people and the places that we need to go. Oh, let me share something else with you guys. And I don't know if you guys know this. This is just a little bit of information because I don't want you guys to go putting out bad information, especially when you're heading down the wrong road. And you ain't got to go down my road. I just want you guys to know this. So you remember Purple had interviewed Pastor Chris Royal, Ro, Rowell, Pastor Chris Rowell. You guys remember that? And some people were saying he's dating her. Remember that? And I don't know if I said this to you guys, but I said it to Purple, and I think I said it to you guys, and I just said, "Oh, I'm not putting my mouth on that man." I said I'm not going to put my mouth on that man. First of all, I got to have facts before I put my mouth on a person that is of the cloth. Because if he's sent to do something, I do not want to be the muddy water to make it where he can. Okay? So I have to always pray about it. I have to you pray about it. And if I don't feel right about it, I just won't do that. And I just didn't. And because it was kind of like, So I don't know, but I'm saying I didn't feel right. Okay? Let's make sure I clarify that. I didn't feel right. So we'll listen to what people give us, but we'll weigh it out in the end, you know? And here's the thing, and he didn't even share this. I had to find this out. He's not just a pastor, you guys. He's not a pastor, he's a bishop. Did you guys hear me? He's a bishop. And he does do a lot of work in the community. He do got a pass, but he does do a lot of work in the community. Homeless people, feeding people, this, that, and the other, giving out books and all this other stuff. Hold on, and I'll share with you because I don't put out fake information. I don't put out fake information. When I go looking and I'll go get some credentials to see if it's true or if it's not. I want to share some. I think I took a picture of it. Let me see. Hold on. I guess I got it on the other thing, but hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get it for you. Hold on. I got a picture. Hold on. Just 1 minute. I got to, hold on. Got to save it to my phone. Got to save it to my phone. Okay, you guys can look them up. And I did reach out. He ain't responded yet. Called. He ain't called me back yet, but I called him. But I want you guys to know, be very careful who you put your mouth on, okay? We do not need to have problems. Because those that are blessed is blessed. You guys know. And I ain't the one where things is falling and I got leaks in my house and people catching COVID. I trust no man, therefore they in my sight has to answer to God. I don't put my son, my family life on what a man, bishop, pastor said or do or say. Nope, I don't either. But I tell you what, if the Lord, he'll reveal it to you. And I said, that's what he gave to me. It don't have to be for nobody else. That's what he gave to me. Okay? And you're right, DC. You can't curse him. He'll have us in the backyard eating grass, doing stuff we ain't got no business doing because we mad. Soldier Girl said, I trust people only as far as I can throw them. The word says, put your faith and trust in no man, SP. You're right, and I don't. I don't. But that don't mean I'm going to get in the way of something. Chrissy said, wolves in sheep's clothing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you had any evidence of anything, please let it be known. But only thing we had is someone said it. Come on, be honest, y'all. Be honest. And they didn't say the manager. They said They said they said the maintenance guy. Then they turned around and said him too. We don't know. We don't know. But I know one thing. I would hate for somebody always, and have, if it ever been done to you before, put a one in the chat. Somebody lied to you, or lied on you, and everybody believed it, and it was nowhere near the truth. Or somebody told a lie, and it went around, and everybody in the world just knew you did this or you did that or you were this or you did that, and it's the worst feeling in the world. And the only thing I said, and I'm saying to you guys, and I'm being honest with you, I'm not putting my mouth on it, okay? I'm just not. Now, if the Lord told you to go right ahead and do that, then you do what you do. And I ain't saying a word. I ain't going to correct you or nothing. But I'm saying I'm not going to do it, okay? Because he ain't told me to. And I didn't feel comfortable with that. Not because he's a pastor, not because he's a bishop, not because he's this. He can be TD Jakes. If I believe he did something, I'm going to say it or whatever, but I'm going to pray about it and I'm going to leave it alone if the Lord told me to leave it alone. And I ain't asked did he tell me to leave it alone. I just don't feel ease with it. I just don't. And when I say I don't feel ease, it's not because he's a bishop. I didn't feel ease with it when he was speaking to us. And you know what? He did tell somebody he got his gun. That lady that was on the car, he said he got his gun or something. Somebody was telling me that. And I said, "Oh, really?" But you sometimes you got to shake them up. 911 caller mentioned orange and gray. I just lost another sibling on Tuesday, which make four back to back, and I'm working on a virtual service for Saturday. Still trying to keep up with this family while in a hurricane warning. That's what Candy Rice said, you guys. Make sure you guys, a petition for change in the King Hill case. They didn't have the Amber Alert. Shelly has put the link in the chat. Please go and sign that petition. If you, matter of fact, this is so that what Shelly put in the chat is way more important than anything else right now. So please click on it, go sign the petition, and then make sure or click on it so you can have it in your history so you can do it. But everybody, please sign the petition because we need to have these Amber Alerts out on these babies. And somebody said that they didn't have an Amber Alert out on this case. Did they? I thought they did because he's special needs. So they should have. They should have. I think they said they had the Amber Alert out within an hour. I think, and here's the thing. I remember the newscast come on saying that they had the Amber Alert out. I remember that. Hey, Bruce from Under, how you doing? Lori says, no Amber Alert? No Amber Alert? In this case either? Candy said, I didn't hear it. Or did they just have missing children? Braylen Noble, Amber Alert. It says right here, it says after Amber Alert. It says it right here. Listen, family. They say it was an Amber Alert. It says Braylen Noble, an autistic 3-year-old, has been missing since Friday. September the 4th at about 12:19 p.m. A call was made to 911 to report him missing. She reported that she had not seen him in about 30 minutes and she believed he may have fallen out of a third-story window. Toledo police officers and Toledo's fire and rescue crews have searched the apartments, looked inside and underneath cars in the apartment complex, parking lots, as well as inside all adjacent buildings, including attics. Crews could be seen carrying ladders in and out of apartment buildings, peeking in car windows and crouching under parked cars. They also searched the complex swimming pool with a diver. They also searched the complex swimming pool with a diver. Crews searched Swan Creek for at least a quarter mile in each direction. The terrain was too high, too rough to put a boat in the water, according to Private Sterling Rahi, spokesperson for the fire department and rescue. Somebody says I didn't. On Saturday, my thing kept going. Nope, that was what made this so problematic. No Amber Alert. Let me see. They're saying they did. They said they also searched the complex swimming pool with the diver. Crews searched Swan Creek for at least a quarter mile in each direction. The terrain was too rough to put a boat in the water, according to the private Sterling, spokesman for the fire and rescue. On Saturday, Dejanay Cox, Braylen's mother, was of the community group conducting the search for Braylen. She had clothing items on hand in case dog owners could use their canines to help in the search. Braylen's mother assisted in the search. Braylen's mother was taken to the downtown safety building to be interviewed. Lieutenant Lynn Hart for the Toledo Police Department confirmed she was not in custody. Dejanay has since deactivated her Facebook but has an active Instagram that features a short video of Braylen from August the 3rd. Braylen's biological father is currently in jail and has been since before Braylen's disappearance. He was extradited to Michigan after fleeing two charges of armed robbery as well as a felon firearm and larceny charge, according to Lucas County court records. His family has been involved in the search. Before her Facebook was deactivated, Dejanay shared a post along with writings these comments. The post says, I've been at the police station all day, wasn't able to have my phone, but it's sad that y'all really sitting here speculating that I would do something to my son, especially the people I know. Y'all see me on here talking about him every day. Man, the search is still on because somebody seen him. The police ain't gonna tell y'all that though. So the search is still on. We not giving up. I can't live without him. Man, I feel like I failed. Kiss y'all kids tonight and keep them close, please. That's kind of the same thing as the young lady over there in the Malia Bass case said. Uh, Alex, is that a drag queen? Is what a drag queen? Is what a drag queen, Alex? Saturday night, volunteers say they found two suspicious items in the search for Braylen. One of them being a possible bloody blanket in a cemetery across from Hunter's Ridge apartment. However, Braylen's mother says the blanket does not belong to Braylen. A separate group of searchers also found what appears to be a freshly dug hole in the woods nearby that had a 2x4 board next to it. According to a witness, a police officer who saw the hole said it had not been there before. Police stressed that neither of these developments can be conclusive linked to the 3-year-old disappearing at this time, and they are still investigating. Police and canines have been searching the woods near Braylen's home. Volunteers continue to show up Sunday morning to aid in the search for Braylen. Police have since asked that they avoid the wood area behind Braylen's home as it could be dangerous. Then the update. Officers are asking people to avoid the woods. I'm told there's an FBI coordinating search around 1:30. Volunteers have been in South Toledo since 9 a.m. Search for 3-year-old Braylen. They're asking for more people to come out and help search, and we'll be here all day until he is found. About 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, the FBI announced an award up to $5,000 for information leading to the success recovery of Braylen. This is success recovery. And then they got the information. Police and neighbors continue to search the community in hope of finding the 3-year-old. Flyers have been made. So some sources are reporting that the mother left in a vehicle with the FBI, but there have not been any arrests made at this time. She has pictures again Sunday helping in the search for Braylen. Here she is right here. One of the group members was involved in the search Sunday. She has shared some things she noticed during the day. Just got home from search, no results, but a lot of theories and information. Can you share those theories? Yes, there's a lot of, what she say here? There's a lot, so I may miss some things, but I'll give it short. Some neighbors are reporting the child hadn't been seen since Tuesday. The child haven't been seen since Tuesday. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, it's going through all of this. Looking at the building, it is not likely he walked out on his own, and if he did, that is very, very busy complex. Someone would have seen him. Some that talked to mom and said she may possibly have a mental delay. Totally suspicious. Some have said mom had excessively spanked the child. Rumors are there was a man yelling in the apartment 2 nights. Rumors are there was a man yelling. Yeah, I know that. Trust me, I know. Let me start over right here. Rumors are there was a man yelling in the apartment 2 nights before he was reported missing. A man was heard yelling, "I can't believe this." Mom and grandmother was taken by FBI for questioning. Mom is showing no emotions. Psychic says a man in a white truck has him. There is a white truck parked outside that no one knows whose it is. Mom and family were said to be seen smoking, drinking, listening to music while others are searching. Those are all the things I heard from talking with people. What I witnessed: Mom's family is combative and turning violent. I saw Mom become upset with the guy for searching near her apartment and lashed out and attempted to physically fight him. Mom doesn't look distraught. She was in her present, and I had no idea it was even the mom. Apparently, she's very rude to anyone trying to help. This is so sad. It really is, and I don't want to pass judgment on the mom because I can't say how I'll act if it were my kid. But most people that, hold on, have been in contact with mom said she was not friendly. Doesn't make her guilty, but I would be grateful that people came out to help. Oh, and talk to paternal grandma. Dad is in jail. Grandma says she has no idea what happened, but mom was very loving to the child. And this stuff is, let me share one thing with you guys. And I'm not making this up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get back to where I was. And it's not letting me. Really? This was all in a news report. Those, um, even though that they are like something off of Facebook or whatever, they had them in a news report. So anyway, yep, sure is SP. I think they put him there thinking it would cover up the smell. Anyway, Belinda says maybe she didn't do it, and the grandma or third person in the 911 call. I know we're buffering like crazy. I know I'm gonna get off of here because we're buffering. She said, review what? Yes, I think they were a little too rough with him and he passed and they freaked out. Please put King Hill petition back in the chat, please. Janet Dunbar says she needs that King Hill petition so that we can get these Amber Alerts. One thing that I did notice, they said after the Amber Alert, but they didn't say they put the Amber Alert out. That's what I Googled, and they never said that the Amber Alert was out. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe they just they they I mean, that's what I Googled. Said Braylen Noble's Amber Alert. And the first thing popped up, police escorted Braylen Noble's mother away from home as crowd advanced. Police escorted such Wednesday. Let's see how someone possibly moved Braylen. Okay. How can I donate? It says, how can I donate to cover Braylen Noble's funeral? Braylen Noble's paternal grandfather, Jeffrey Holloway, said people who would like to donate can go to any Fifth Third Bank branch. They made that. I still haven't seen an Amber Alert. Because usually you see the paper, the the picture of the Amber Alert of that day. I still ain't seen one. I'm not saying it ain't one, but I just ain't seen it. You guys said it was one. I'm trying to see. I'm going through the pictures. Anybody got the Amber Alert for Braylen Noble? Anybody got the Amber Alert? Because usually it's supposed to be on Yoo-hoo and everything. Candy want to know, can anyone tell her if there is a Fifth Third Bank in Atlanta? I especially heard that no Amber Alert. They said in the news thing it was an Amber Alert, but usually they have a picture of the Amber Alert because it goes to the medias so we can post them. And I didn't have one. I haven't seen it. One of the family members said it wasn't an Amber Alert, and I don't know. We wouldn't get it where I'm at. Does anyone know the number of people present during the 911 call? 2 or 3. Does anybody know? Donna says, no Amber Alert. I will try to find the news clipping telling why they didn't have one. Nothing me, and I get notice from kids from Cleveland. Thanks, Crystal. Just Google the bank. It will tell you. If Nancy D says, if you don't know the voice in the background, but know who was there, come on law enforcement. Brittany says, always come to my phone. Belinda says, the purple-haired lady stated she say grandmother and grandfather carrying a trash bag to dumpster late night. Yes, she did say that. Jen says Amber Alerts were created to put out car descriptions and license plate numbers. Since they had no car or person to link to, there wasn't one. But they had the description of the child and the picture of the child. We're going to talk about one other thing because we got to make sure we know. Criteria to Amber Alert. Law enforcement must, here's the criteria to Amber Alert. Law enforcement must confirm that adoption has taken place. And adoption, and not only King Hill, but Braylen Noble. It's hard for me to say that name. So I see why the family say Brandon. It's hard to say Braylen. I've never heard that name before. Then it says the child must be at risk of serious injury or death. He's nonverbal, very serious risk and in danger. There must be significant description information of the child or captor or vehicle to issue an alert. So we know what the child looks like. We don't know where or who got him or whatever, but we know the child. It says child, the captor, or the captor's vehicle. Then it says the child must be under the age of 17. That was the guidelines for issuing an Amber Alert. There was no Amber Alert because if it was, everyone would have received a notification. The paper said it was one, and I don't see one. The family member said there was not one. And I was like, surely there was one. Maybe they're right. Surely there wasn't one. You guys, I haven't found it. Darish said, I think they removed it. Why would they remove it? Why would they move it? They were looking for him for 6 days. Why would they remove it? They didn't remove the other ones. They had one for Malia. They didn't remove hers. You can see. Why would they remove it? They will remove. They will probably say, I got a lot of information. Hey, Purple, how's it going?
Hey. No, there wasn't no Amber Alert. You know, pictures. Did you ever see that picture where it said up there? It had his picture on there, and it said missing child or whatever.
Uh huh.
Whatever.
So
Yeah.
that was just exploited children or something, right?
Okay. I don't know, but I thought that was like a missing
It was hot.
child thingy, whatever. But as far as here in Ohio, whenever it's a kid missing, it could be Cleveland or any part of Ohio.
Uh huh.
We all get it.
Right,
We all get it.
and you didn't get one.
No, no.
So the family member that I spoke to, they told me there was not an Amber Alert.
It wasn't. Now that
Oh,
was like
Sassy, Antique says I got Braylen's Amber Alert. Send it to me,
I
Sassy.
didn't.
Send it to my phone,
Right.
Sassy, if there was an Amber Alert. 316-553-3056. Ooh, it's getting hot up in here.
Girl.
Girl, my phone only got 5%, so you're gonna have to talk.
I'm about to hang up. I'm about to finish cleaning.
We're gonna
I'm about
do
to finish cleaning and listening to you.
Girl, no, I'm finna get off of here because we're gonna have tacos tonight, but we're gonna do a 3 hour live and it's gonna be set up like this with information. Like who got the information? Let's share with everybody. Let's not
Right.
point fingers. Let's go into this in a positive atmosphere, you guys. And let's share what we know, share who we know, and share with each and every one. It shouldn't be just one or two people asking questions and giving the information out.
All right. Okay. Well, look. I know you only got 5%. I know you only got 5%. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. But I'm gonna ask the chat again to drop those blue hearts for baby Braylen and drop those red hearts for Brandon.
Yeah. Girl, you need to stop.
Okay, baby.
You know, I'm saying drop the blue hearts for Braylen and drop the red hearts for Brandon, huh? Whatever we want to call him, we gonna call him baby. We gonna call him
No,
just drop him.
the lady. It's us. He called him Brandon, so we gotta drop red hearts for Brandon.
Well, I would share some more of that interview. Why sometimes they would call him Brandon, but I'm not gonna share no more. I'm just gonna
Girl, come on now. Come
no,
on,
no.
they can't.
I'm getting
Especially
hot.
when
I'm sweating. I'm getting
I'm
hot. I'm
okay, nothing else.
sweating.
I'm
And
not fooling with you today, FT. I'm about to hang up.
we're gonna have a full 3 hour live Wednesday. I want everybody to come. Way too much. Drop the blue. Drop the blue. Drop the blue. Tasha said, who Brandon? It's a joke, Tasha. It's a joke. Like the joke was some of the family members was calling him Brandon, and we was like, who are you guys talking about? Are you know, and thing. And then even actually in one chat, so they were arguing. They could well anyway. Nevertheless, show your love, show your concern. Let's take this. Let's swing this another positive way, and just let's get the information. And you guys, let's do this Wednesday. How can I send it to you? 316-553-3056. Let's share what we have and share who we know. Make sure this is what I need you guys to do. Share with anybody from Ohio. Please invite them to come to the chat Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Time. 5 p.m. Central Time Wednesday, which is tomorrow. We will go live, 3 hour live. We're going to get whatever information. I'm not going to rush. I'm going to charge everything up and we're going to do the darn thing. But we're not going to come over here and be, we can save the bashing for later. I'm not all for the bashing. I want some information and I want some results. That's what I want. All right? Everybody want to do that? All right. So this is where we're going to get any information, any chat rooms, any Facebook. Tell them to come, bring the information, call in, tell us, so we all be on the same page instead of everybody got all different information, and they're so gung-ho to bash and fight instead of put the information together. Put it together. Become one. Put it together. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to come in the morning, and we're just going to kick it for a minute, but it's not going to be long, you guys. But I'm finna start on my tacos. And I'll see you guys later. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Make sure you go to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. Thank you, Sonia Watts, for reminding us. Make sure you guys check it out. Put the link in the chat for the petition, you guys. So make sure you sign that so we can get that petition signed, so our children will be able to have an Amber Alert if they come up missing. What good is an Amber Alert if they're not sending them out? Okay? Go over, sign that petition too, you guys. All right. Be blessed.